almost there. Hey, we're almost there.
Alright guys, welcome to my gear breakdown for this trip. We're going to the Appalachian Trail in North Georgia with my buddy Survivor Matt. Check out his links, watch his videos. He's really fantastic information on there. He knows a lot more about this trail than I do. But he gave me a basic understanding of what we've been dealing with. So, first, freezing temperatures. So, I've got a lightweight t-shirt, long sleeve shirt. I got this from a place I used to work, so it's got logos on it. They're not affiliated with any of this. My flannel, so those 3 layers for my top. On the bottom, I've got my PJs. I figured you guys would like those. A flannel pair of PJs, my sweats, and insulated pants. I've also got a comfortable pair of shoes to wear for the trip to get there and then the trip home. And of course my work boots to wear while I'm hiking. Now these are not fantastic hiking boots. I would not recommend these. Get yourself a better pair. But I already had them. And I'm all about the budget. Small budget, do big. So, alright. I've got my very cheap Pakistani steel. This is a big knife that I can use to baton. I put it through a lot of abuse. It doesn't have a great edge on it anymore, but it's great for hacking up. I do try to keep it clean and sharp as I go. Another knife is my Mora. I swear by this thing. They're amazing. I can do almost anything I need to. And I can baton with this, but I prefer to use the bigger one for heavier jobs. Okay, so I'm kind of mixed up here. I've got 2 different stocking caps, a pair of winter socks, very long socks. They go back up to my knee, and it's just a pair of cheap socks I used to wear for work. Brand new sleeping bag. This one is from Coleman. It's called the Montauk. It's 20 degrees Fahrenheit or 6.7 degrees Celsius. This is what I'm going to be trying to use to wrap around my sleeping system. I've got my hammock and I've got my Farland. This one is rated for 30 degrees, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I got it for $5 at a thrift store. Awesome purchase. Yeah, this is up to 20 degrees or down to 20 degrees. They both have basically the same rating, but this one is a mummy bag, and this one is a open fold-out type. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hammock up. I'm going to put this one inside my hammock, and then try to wrap this big boy around me to have an underquilt, because I don't have an actual underquilt. Now, yes, I could probably make one out of cheap materials, bring any kind of blanket or trash bags, anything like that, and I may try those later. But I do want to explore this possibility. Of course, the Atlas straps for my hammock setup. All the extra cordage that I've collected. I got a new hank of it today. Another bundle there. This is some reflective cordage. Great for signaling and for seeing your guy lines at night. And a couple of scraps that I've collected over the years from using them. I do have some snacks. Some of the snacks I haven't purchased yet, but I will have some food. A very small shovel, nice fold up. It's really compact. It's really lightweight. It's really abused. You know, it attaches there. It's very cheap. It's not going to last much longer, but it is a shovel. I'm going to need a shovel. Got my flashlight. Yay! Nice and bright. Fuel canister with the stove top, and this is also made by Coleman. This is Peak Ozark Trail multi-tool kitchen set or silverware set. I think I've shown that in another video. I love this thing. It's coming apart. You know, it's a little flimsy right now. I've been using the hell out of this thing, but it's really nice and handy to have all in one little compact set there. This is my miniature fire bundle. I can take this, pull out the little bag inside, dump it, and light it. I've got dryer lint, wood shavings, wax FirePlug from Pro Camp Tech. Still love your guys' gear. All unfuzzed and bundled up so that when I remove it, I just lay it in the pit, put my twigs and sticks and kindling and tinder and all that stuff around it. Just strike and go. I want a fire that I can, done. Stainless steel cooking cup or camp cup. One of my survival filters, a metal canteen. This filter can go inside my outdoor products canteen there. That's a hygiene kit. I'll break that down in a second. Baby bear bowl. My actual fire kit, this little Altoid tin. I've shown that in the video before. Check that out. This is the Smith's sharpening tool. I love that thing. Survivor Matt gave me that, and it has been a lifesaver to keep my edges nice and clean. Remember, a dull knife is more dangerous than a sharp one. This is some food for the trip. This is some medicines for like headache or sinus stuff. It's also got some peppermints in there and some cough drops. Just I add that to my ouchie boo boo kit just in case something comes up. Some aluminum tent stakes. Oh, hot hands. Oh my God! These are just rip them open, shake them up, and they get warm. They'll last, they say, 18 hours. We shall see. Of course, I got my belt. I'm going out of order and I'm losing track of everything. Poncho, just in case. 2 different caps. The most important item, I know you're going to say it's my sleep system to keep me warm at night, but the most important item for me is my coffee. This was a container of bubbles that my daughter played with. Once the bubbles were done, I just rinsed it with hot water, cleaned it out really nicely, and fresh black coffee in the morning on a cold night in the mountains. Yeah. All right. Now let's show you my pack. This is a 25-year-old backpack. External frame. It's been through a lot of abuse. It's by Camp Trails. And it's a beast. Everything's adjustable. I love the adjustability of this. The straps can adjust to different heights, different widths. The waist strap cinches everything down so it's not all the weight's not on your shoulders. There's plenty of room up top to strap in. I believe I'm going to be putting this on top. I'll probably put the other one underneath or maybe my tarp. But it is a heavy pack. External frame packs are heavy. A lot of people are going ultra light now, and Matt really tries to stress weight is important. I've already packed all this up. Everything combined here is 35 pounds. That's really not that heavy. I should be totally fine to hike up with 35 pounds. Grew up as a construction worker. I'm used to having a very heavy tool belt, working all day. I know this will be uphill, but again, I should be just fine. Most of this weight is my clothing and my sleep system. A lot of this stuff in here doesn't really, take up much weight. So I'll be wearing most of this for the trek. I'll be taking layers off. I'm sure I'll get hot as I work out. But yeah, I'm not really concerned with the weight of it. I think I've cut this down 3 times now to minimize what I'm taking with me. Oh, and of course my tarp with the extra guy lens attached. So yeah, that's the gear I'm bringing with me this weekend on the Appalachian Trail hike. We're going to start at one of the gaps and hike up 3 mountains to a place called Wolf Laurel Top. Matt says it's one of the most beautiful overlooks he's found, but it's not the most challenging climb. We'll save that for another time. I haven't done this in over 20 years, hiking into a campsite, carrying all my gear. I'm trying to get back into this and see what kind of skills I still have, what I forgot, and what I need to brush up on. But yeah, man, I think I'm ready. Stay tuned for little excerpts of our adventure. I'll put those in at the end of this video once I get back. Thanks for bearing with me.